The Adventures of Mark and Brian will be right back. We now return to The Adventures of Mark and Brian.
Greetings all, Mark and Brian here with the official Mark and Brian dog, Pluto.
As most of you dog lovers at home can see, Pluto here is a full-blooded Dalmatian, which should give you some clue, well, along with the fire trucks in the back there, of what this week's episode is going to be all about.
You see, ever since we were kids, and maybe you too, you'd see a fire truck come running down the road, sirens blaring, firemen hanging off the side, and you think, that's what I want to do. I want to be a fireman when I grow up.
And you wonder, do I have what it takes to be a real firefighter? Well, this week we're going to find out.
Come on, go with us. Let's check it out.
To really test ourselves, we thought we'd start at Ground Zero, one of LA's busiest fire stations, County Fire Station 164.
There, we hooked up with fire captains John Lohr and Pitt Gilmore to find out how to become real firemen.
Sure. Does that dog know how to heel?
Yeah. Sit. 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 Sit down. Sit. Sit. Sit down. All right, just stay there. That's fine. Once in formation, we were introduced to the men of Station 164.
There was Loverboy Chavez, Ironjaw Inman, Gooman Schifando, Woodsy Garcia, TV Valdez, Wacko Tuttle, Lobster Lob, J.J. Jones, and Boot 1, Boot 2, and Boot 3.
Captain Lohr was quick to point out what he meant by a boot.
A boot's a recruit fireman, and we're here to teach them everything they know. They don't know anything to start with, and we don't assume that they do.
Well, perfect.
Okay? And that thing we can use for cleaning up the floors, I think.
The boots, man.
All right, we can't come back at you because we're boots. We understand that.
I want you guys to know that this is very serious business. We take it very seriously, and you need to, too, because your life can depend on it, our life can depend on it, the public we serve. I know you want to become one of us, but we take this very seriously, and we need you to do the same.
Which do you think would be the better firefighter?
Well, you see, he's short. He's going to be good in some instances,
Yeah.
and we're going to use you forcible entry, maybe.
Or to get the cans off the top shelf.
Yeah. Cats, trees.
I dig it. My very first fire, after getting burnt, we had a flashover.
After the lineup, we took a moment to talk to Wacko Tuttle about his own experiences with fire and fear.
And we came right to the opening of the door, and it flashed. We had a 2.5.
And that flash means?
That means that the fire was building up, and when we opened the door, it came over the top of us, and we were, the building here, we were here, and the fire had come over behind us.
Oh, so you're engulfed in flame.
Yeah, but we didn't get burnt, but it scared the hell out of me.
But now, weren't you afraid of fires or scared about what it is that you do before you were burned?
No.
Didn't bother you at all?
No, I'm not scared of it. If you get scared of it, you better get out of the business, because it's, you know, you start doing things that you shouldn't do.
Hearing Wacko's story was a grim reminder of just how dangerous firefighting can be.
With that in mind, we headed upstairs to the locker room to suit up for our fire training.
Okay, a little bit later on, we're going to be showing you how to slide the pole without getting hurt.
Oh, cool! Now, see, this is what we always wanted to do. Can I just...
Huh?
Can we do it once?
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
To the bad poles.
Oh, the twirl! I like it! Thank you. Thank you all.
From now on, you're going to be expected to be in a uniform just like I am. Okay, you got your blue uniforms here. You got your turnouts here.
The turnout. Fire-resistant, but not fireproof. It's the fireman's only protection against burning flames.
You almost got too long a name to be a fireman.
I'm so very sorry, but
Yeah.
it did fit.
Haven't you guys heard that the big shoulder look is out? You're gonna stand here and watch us get undressed?
No, but I'll assign somebody if you want.
No, thanks.
Appreciate that. We'll just
Captain Lohr warned us, if we were serious about fighting a real fire, the instant a fire alarm rang, we had to put on all this gear. Boots, turnout jackets, breathing apparatus in just a matter of seconds.
We had it nailed. Only one problem, it took us 20 minutes.
Now our real training began. The first important job a firefighter has is to respond to the fire alarm and make it to his vehicle on time.
We had to dress in our turnouts, slide down the pole, don our breathing apparatus, and take our seats on the truck in just under 60 seconds.
If we couldn't do that, Captain Moore would never let us take the lead in fighting a fire ourselves.
What about your other two snaps?
Well, I'm going to get them in a sack.
You're ready to go to a chair?
Ready to go to a chair?
Let's go to a chair. Come on, boot, it's that direction.
Snap
Let's
this
go.
Okay,
Good.
I'm going to snap this to...
Where am I going?
Right.
That's my side. I'm in position. My gloves are back over there, sir. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you very much.
Stop the count until they're finished. You two have missed this response.
We would have
Okay?
missed it?
Yes, we're at the house right now.
You missed the truck.
So what we got to do is we got to try it again. We're well over 2 minutes. We got to get it down.
Well, we're very, very sorry, but you know, next time's better.
All right,
let's go.
That was our first try.
Come on, get the stuff off.
Yeah, we enjoy the name Boot.
We thought getting dressed was the hard part, but things went from bad to worse as the guys down at 164 were determined to turn
$59 seconds.
We made the truck. So we went.
Are you out of breath?
I don't know. Could be all the people going, go boot, now, boot, now! All right, do we look like firefighters?
You look like
Oh, this like a boot thing? You know, I gotta tell you, I was putting this on, I think, I smell shoe polish and I don't know why. I guess I do now. But it was becoming very clear that this adventure was going to test more than just our stamina.
Could you grab me some tea?
Yes, sir, I can.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Boot, while you're up, will you grab some horse?
I got your boot.
All right, then.
Hey, Captain, you were talking about you've been here for a good while, and I would imagine in that time period you've lost some good friends and some good men out of here. And I would imagine, didn't that take a while to get over for all the guys? Because
Yeah, we still aren't over one guy. We lost him in February. He's right up there.
Right there, Jim Howe.
There's still
Oh, the guy in the...
Right there.
it's just ain't something you really want to kick around right now. Yeah.
That's it.
No, I mean maybe later.
we owed it to the men of Station 164 and ourselves to train as hard as we could to make them proud.
The following morning, we would get our chance.
Firefighters call this tower the grinder because by the time you finish training inside, you've been ground into the concrete.
The ultimate training test is entering the burning 5-story tower, rescuing simulated victims, pulling them to safety, and then charging back inside the tower to fight the fire and extinguish the 1,500-degree flames.
We're going to run up now. We're going to go up the stairs. No.
Go this side. Follow their lead.
Stage 1, search and rescue. We had to find the simulated victims and bring them out to a paramedic station set up 5 stories below on the grinder floor.
Stage 2, the breathing apparatus normally holds 30 minutes of oxygen. But because we were inexperienced trainees, we sucked up all our air in less than 12 minutes.
We needed a fast reload of oxygen before we could go back in and fight the fire.
How was it in there? Very, very hot. It was so hot that the dummy had melted and the foam filled my jacket and my arm.
Ready? Stage 3, the assault on the tower. We climbed 3 stories up the aerial ladder to attack the fire from the floor below.
This was it, face to face with the raging fire.
Stay down.
Stage 4. All of a sudden, Captain Lore had a surprise.
Listen, you two, we've got the stairs burned out below us. We cannot retreat that way. We're going to have to go to the roof and repel.
All right.
Okay. We want to do it as fast as we can.
All right, let's get it done.
Let's get out of here.
Stage 5, a 6-story rappel down the side of a smoldering concrete tower.
Ready to go? Ready. All right, not too fast. Whoa, this is hot.
The good news was, having completed this training, we were finally being accepted by Station 164, bestowing on us the honor of fire watch duty.
The bad news was, we didn't know Captain Lore and his men were playing another joke on us. There's no such thing as fire watch duty.
We each take turns at it. We have a list in the captain's office of who's on fire watch certain hours.
You mean you don't wait for a bell to ring or a call to come? You're really somewhere looking for fires in this neighborhood.
Well, some people don't have phones.
So somebody is up there all night long?
Yeah. We check the gender seniority number and see who has the highest seniority number.
Wow.
What do you see?
Well, we see trees, tops of houses.
The Adventures of Mark and Brian will be right back.
Don't touch that remote.
We're coming right back. Now, back to our show, The Adventures of Mark and Brian. We were determined to prove to Station 164 that we could be trusted with fighting a real fire ourselves. So to hone our skills, we signed up for the Redlands Fireman's Muster.
Kind of an Olympics for firefighters. We'd compete against the best in the business, and we were ready for all comers.
This piece of equipment has mechanical brakes. Once you set the brakes, they're going to lock up on you if you push hard on the pedal. All right, so don't push hard. Don't push hard. Brakes are a bit touchy, aren't they? Yeah. You okay?
I'm not for that.
How are you, Bobby? Sorry, man.
Very, very sorry, Bob.
Bobby went flying.
I can tell.
Our first event was the hose cart.
Here, a 6-man team pulls an old-fashioned hose cart about 50 yards, laying the hose as they go. 2 team members will stay with one end and hook up the nozzle while the remaining team members run down to hook the hose up to the hydrant, which could be a sloppy job if done wrong.
With the hose connected, the nozzle men shoot down the cone with a stream of water, stopping the clock.
Lefty, tighty, tighty. I'm turning on the water, so I'm loosening the nozzle, so that's right. It's lefty, righty. Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. So I'm go to left. All right, which one's my left?
Sometimes I truly do wonder about my partner.
Get it down. We did about as quick as you can do it. We are tired.
It was all we can do just to keep up with the cart. The cart was actually pulling us.
What'd we do?
You did good. I know we did good. Team, good time?
Yeah, good.
In fact, we did so well, we took home 3rd place.
18.
With much pride, we took our trophy and our teammates' fire truck and headed back to Station 164. After all, it was our turn to cook dinner.
Yeah. What if this is disgusting? Which is highly possible.
We're going to have 12 angry firefighters on our backs.
Should I do all of this hamburger?
I don't know.
All right. How would you think it's best to put it in there?
I don't know.
All right, then, Brian.
What do you think?
I think if we're gonna do them whole, now whole is good, but we need to put a few holes in the thing to let them simmer. There you go, that'll do it. All right, now did we get the cheese grated?
I don't know.
Onions chopped?
I couldn't tell you.
Tomato sliced?
I don't know.
Chilies warmed up?
Sure.
Bread's in the oven.
Okay.
I think we're ready.
All right, then.
Here we go.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
It's a lot better than it did an hour ago.
It surprises us, too.
Smell a little burnt. It tastes a little burnt.
What the hell is this? Look at this! It's a frisbee for the dog.
Iron in your diet. We thought we got them all. We're very, very sorry.
I think it's time to show these guys what we think of this first meal, huh?
At this point,
After dinner, the men of 164 surprised us with some news.
After much discussion, much name calling,
Heavy.
we decided on Lisa 1 and Lisa 2.
Lisa 1 and Lisa 2.
Lost in space again.
We made it. We'd been given nicknames.
I think we got cheated out of this.
What are you going to do with it?
Nothing ever ends with you people.
Ah, the joys of a fireman's initiation.
No sooner had we washed the pies from our face when...
Station 164, vehicle fire, Alameda and Florence.
This was it, our first fire. An abandoned car was burning, and the 164 was called to put it out.
Captain Lohr was going to size up the fire, and if he deemed it appropriate, we would get to take the lead in putting it out.
Boot 1, boot 2. You guys sit down.
29, squad 37.
Seatbelt. We're out of here. Okay. All right.
This was a full station response. The squad, the engine, and our truck racing towards the scene.
Oh, man, I can't believe this. This is just too cool. Hey, you notice we just went through a red light. I know, I saw that. You just kind of want to yell up to the side. You're damn right you're going to stop. Boot 1 and 2. Yes. What we got is a report of light smoke showing. So, Captain,
Yeah.
What did you want us to do? Just wait for your instruction?
Yeah, you just stick with me and one with JJ or both with one, I guess it'd probably be a little bit better.
A fireman never forgets his first fire. Even with all our training, our hearts were pounding and the adrenaline was pumping.
Captain Lohr made his decision. We would be taking the lead on this fire.
This was the moment we had trained so hard for. Would we be up to the test?
All right, let's do it, man. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, what they're going to do is they're going to make an initial attack on it, and
We had to run 2 1 3/4 hose lines to the vehicle and put the fire out fast. A fully loaded cargo train was only yards away from the flames.
If the fire got out of control, it could endanger the train.
Stay out of the smoke. Just go over to that area. Boom! Take the hood area. Go! Go! Put it right in the window. Yeah, we'll put it right in the window.
Careful. I got it. Watch the gas tank.
Stop by. Push it in. All the way in. Okay, there you go. Now this doesn't work. Hey, Luke, the tire's taking off. Hit it. I can't see through the steam.
All right, hit the trunk.
I got it. Insulation on the hood. Good. Take care of that. All right. We're all clear back here, man. Back. Good job. Good job.
I don't know. I think the car's total.
Ain't nobody gonna be driving this beauty home.
You did good. They heard that fire bust and kind of scared them a little bit, but they kept going. The charged right in.
I know, we were scared or anything. No. When this water pressure comes on, you can't hold it by yourself. So without the assistance of all the other guys that put these fires out, you can't do it.
And you gotta thank Bob and the other cameramen in here. I mean, for getting that close. They weren't wearing any suits at all. In fact, they are still a little hot. What do you say we just hose them down?
Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Where you going, Bobby? Where you going? Come on now, Bobby. Mark and Brian, for being such good recruits, you win a new car!
All right, good job, guys.
We thought we'd take a break here.
So you can watch some commercials.
Next week, Mark and Brian coach high school football. Yeah! And get Gerardo to play at the pep rally.
Suave.
Mark and Brian, NBC next Sunday.
Now, back to our show. The Adventures of Mark and Brian.
No, it's no surprise this time. We're all here. We're all in it together. You've come a long way, and we can't tell you how proud we are of you guys. And we want to present this badge.
Wow. Wow. We joked about this at the beginning of the show. We said, are we going to get a badge? You said, yeah, right.
Guys, look, we know what this means. We will not abuse these because we feel as though we kind of semi-earned them.
You guys at home, you hear about these guys, and you hear that, you know, they're heroes. You know they are. But we've had the great honor to live the life of a firefighter for the last few days. We'll never forget it.
You just need to know that the firefighters, if you know one or just the guys in your area, you should know and appreciate what they do for you because they risk their lives every time something like this breaks out.
Guys, we want to thank you very much for letting us in for a few days. And thanks for letting us work alongside you.
Fire Station 164. We'll see you next week on the Adventures of Mark and Brian. Take care.
Neato. If you'd like to suggest an adventure for us to try, we'd love to hear from you.
Write us at The Adventures of Mark and Brian, P.O. Box 2100, Santa Monica, California, 90407.